Bernardino on as we go to the 10th. And Andres Jimenez, who struck out in the 9th inning, will be the ghost runner. So extras once more.
And the Sox had a really good opportunity. Got Trevor Story to second base with no outs. Then nothing to show for it. Seen that a lot lately.
Santander, kind of a long day. Single in the first inning. Next 3 times he has struck out. Last 2 times looking. But a big time run producer for the last several years. Really underrated, I think, with Baltimore.
Bernardino going to that inside move to second base, not necessarily to make a play on Jimenez at second, but just to see if anybody's thinking about, for some reason, putting a bunt down, which Santander is not that guy at all to be bunting. I think Alex Bregman will tell you that. That's why he's playing back.
Tech is the keeper of the pitch com, and they'll pitch this one out to Bernie here in the new one. 2 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for Toronto. 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the Sox today. So frankly, both sides have struggled offensively against some pretty good pitching. It was the case last night too, which ended 2-1.
These errors just keep, in these close games, they kill you.
So new pitch com. And strike on Santander. Walker Buehler really good today. Does the Red Sox soul a lot of good. 6 1/3. 1 run charge after he left the game. 7 strikeouts. Only 4 hits. Red Sox needed that. He needed that. A dribbler. Sable will handle it and make the play. Kind of threw a changeup. Jimenez down to third. And 1 gone.
It was awkward for Sable because it's right in front of the plate, so he couldn't just pick it up, turn and throw because the base runner was in his way to make a throw. He had to move his body further inside. That was a little bit of an awkward throw. You'll see him trying to move his body further out so he doesn't hit the base runner there.
Infield in. George Springer up. Tore into a double last time off the center field wall. He's 1 for 4 today. Try to hold up, and it's inside. They do appeal and no swing.
Tell you what, I wouldn't mind pitching around him right now. Set up a chance to turn into a double play and getting out of this.
You're not alone.
The lefty and Wagner up there on deck.
1-1.
Don't think it makes a whole lot of sense to attack Springer here unless you're going to try to just get him to chase out of the zone, which he will do at times.
There's 7 hits in the series, including a home run. Again had a notion, but a strike anyway, and it's 1-2. Toronto with a runner at third in Jimenez. We are in the 10th. 2, and Sable tried to pull that back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. George at the moment at .429 with 2 homers. Bernardino's 2-2. Fly ball into right. Abreu coming in. Jimenez trying to score, and the throw is going to be well offline, and Toronto takes the lead 3-2.
Just don't know why you're pitching to George Springer there. You have a base open, 1 out. That good of a hitter, especially here at Fenway. It's righty on lefty. You had a lefty on deck. Just made sense for me to just put Springer on or pitch around him.
Yeah, and Willier upset at himself for the poor throw. In any event, 3-2 Toronto. It brings up Wagner with 2 down. So the Red Sox trailing again. Feels like they've been trailing all series long. And in there for a strike on Wagner. He's gone 0 for 3 with a walk and a run. Springer has consistently hurt the Red Sox throughout the series. He's had a couple of big sacrifice flies. He started out 6 for 8. And nothing in 2. Squibber foul. We go to the bottom half of the 10th inning. Red Sox will have the top of the order up. It'll be Jarren Duran, Rafi Devers, Alex Bregman. They will be trailing again. Hammered foul. And the 0-2 knocked down by Sable. Red Sox are going to have to rally. If they can't, they're going to drop to 6 and 8, heading on the road to Chicago and Tampa Bay. That was after winning back-to-back series. Popped up into left center, moving on in Rafaela. Side retired. Red Sox have to bounce back, down 3-2 to the bottom of the 10th. As the Red Sox will bring up the top of the order. Guys you want to see: Duran, Devers, Bregman. And Sable is the ghost runner after striking out in the 9th inning.
The Sox have only scored the ghost runner one time in 3 extra innings played so far this season.
Now Duran, now he's walked 2 times. He has scored a run. Also has a base hit today. He was part of the uprising in the 8th inning when the Red Sox tied it without the benefit of a hit. There was a key error there by Toronto. Jarren driving that one in right center field, a base hit. Sable rounding, he's going to score, and the Red Sox have quickly tied it. Jarren Duran, his 2nd knock on the day, and his 8th RBI, his biggest of the year to this point. 3-3.
That's a big one. Tying this thing up in the 10th. That's Duran's 4th time on base in the last 4 at bats. It's a changeup right there over the heart of the plate, and just does what good hitters do. Stay to the big park, stay up the middle, don't try to do too much. A single ties this thing. It's a professional at bat. Great swing.
Now Rafi Devers 1 for 4 today as Duran gets back in. He does have a theft. He's a perfect 5 for 5.
Sandlin throws a lot of off speed. This is a good guy to steal on.
He's back in safely.
A lot of situations like this, you'll see guys like this in this situation pick over twice. Now he's out of pickoffs, but early in counts like this, you can go fastball up and away, essentially a pitch out if you want to try to combat the stolen base.
Not running. Pitch out.
That's it. Many base runners say, oh, he picked twice, I'm going. Well, that early in the count, you can give up a ball and you go pitch out right there, try to catch him.
See about 3 of those a year now. There he goes. Big jump. Here's the throw down. The dive. He's out. He got him. Terrific throw by Heineman. Will the Red Sox challenge the play? They won't. And he is out at 2nd.
So many times it doesn't have to be a perfect throw right on the bag to get these guys. If you throw it into the baseline like that and it lets the glove take it into the body of the base stealer, you can catch a lot of guys like that. If that throw is to the base, Jarren's probably safe.
Bichette with the tag. Rafi will take outside, so 1 away. Tying run home, 3-3 game. Bregman on deck. Raffy is single in the first inning, looking for hit number 2. And he's going to get it. He tags that into right center field. We're all thinking the same thing.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's why you try to get to second base with Duran. He's been so good stealing bags. He got a slider to go, and behind him is just having himself a day. 3 hits, throwing out guys. That was a perfect throw.
Now Bregman, Alex on the day, has an RBI. That was on a single in the 6th inning to drive in Duran. 1 for 3 against Sandlin. Hits are even at 8. And he'll take a strike with a slider. So the Sox fighting back here. Another extra inning game. Casas on deck. Well outside. Heineman had to lurch for that. That is a couple of gigantic bank accounts at first base.
Like to beat those guys every 2 weeks.
To be their realtor. 1-1. Got inside on him and hit him. Bregman will take his base hit by the pitch. First and second. And Casas next.
I wonder if they consider running Hamilton for Devers here. I like that's a good spot for it. Put some speed out there. Make sure you can have a real good chance to score on a single.
Indeed, good guess, and it'll be Hamilton coming out. He will run for Raffy. I mean, I'd love to see the 100-yard dash between Hamilton and Duran. Romy Gonzalez is another guy who can really haul, but
yeah, I like Hamilton though. It's a different kind of speed.
So the potential winning run out there at second. The Sox in dire need of something good to happen today. Trying to avoid a sweep, but also start off on a road trip on a very positive note, and Tristan Casas can make that happen right here.
Yeah, this would just be the second time the Blue Jays have had a 4-game sweep at Fenway Park. The other time was in 1988.
Tristan on a day 1 for 4 with a single. Only one man out. Hamilton now the runner at second. And he'll knock that foul. Just a little blooper, a bleeder. All it would take to get Hamilton in. Trevor Story would hit next. 3-3, bottom of the 10th. And Casas' eyes is right.
Rarely see back-to-back fastballs from Sandlin. He's about 70% off speed between that slider and the split. Goes back-to-back with the fastballs there.
Line score identical for both teams. 3 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. Game right about 3 hours old. And Sandlin with the 0-2. Left it down. Hamilton and Bregman on the bases. The Harvard prom guys are up. They want this to be a truly memorable day and evening. 1-2. And he did not offer, and that is a ball, and the count 2-2. Could have been a strike.
It's almost like Manny Gonzalez reacts to the hitters, right? You see the Casas lean back, and he's thinking, oh yeah, there's no way that was a strike if he leaned back.
It's a pretty good pitch.
Yeah, it was.
1 out. He'll whirl but not throw. Red Sox trying to put this one on ice. 2-2 on Tristan. And he'll take that one downstairs. And that one got him. He got hit by the pitch. Remember earlier they thought one hit him and it didn't. After review was upheld. Now the bases are loaded and he is hit by a pitch.
Breaking ball right there. That was a little higher. I think that one got his knee. Good look at it here. That back, that left leg. Yep, right off of that knee.
So that's back-to-back hit batsman. Bregman got hit too.
Yeah, Bregman with the fastball. Got Casas with the slider. All right, we talked about this pregame. Put the ball in play. Give yourself a chance.
Trevor Story and a strike. Infield leaning in. Outfield in shallow too. Red Sox had the same scenario last night in extra innings. Could not get the big hit. Ken Story, who's gone 2 for 4. Red Sox with a man at every base. Hamilton at third. 1 out. The 0-1 pitch. 0-2.
Trevor got the pitch he was looking for. That slider that he throws so much. When he took that fastball first pitch, it told me everything I needed to know what he was looking for. Sandlin just executed that one down and away. A swing and miss.
You know, Hamilton's so fast, it does not have to be a long fly ball to win this ball game. 0-2. Just got to make contact. Stay away from the strikeouts. Bases jammed. Everybody up in the ballpark. Sandlin will have Heineman come out now. And Bichette coming over from short. Well, another anxious evening at Fenway. These low scoring games. Red Sox trying to snap a 3-game skid. Got the victory flag ready. And it falls on the shoulders of the veteran shortstop Trevor Story here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And here it comes. And he wouldn't go after it on the split, and it's 2-2. Young Christian Campbell on deck. Story trying to end it right here. 1 man away. Couple of hits, couple of hit batsmen in the inning.
That's where you just have to fight and claw, find a way to get the ball in play.
And a 2-2 to Story. Grounded foul.
Back-to-back splitters. He hardly ever throws those to right-handed batters. I'm assuming that's what the mound visit was with Heineman, because going out there, he didn't want a lot of shake-offs and all that back and forth. So he probably went out and said, hey, I'm going to call the splitter here, because he's probably up there looking for the slider.
Sandlin again, a 2-2. Little dribbler on the infield. And then there's a bobble! And the Red Sox get the run. And the Sox have won it. A Gold Glover at second base, and he muffed it, and the Red Sox win the game 4-3.
Boy, did they need that, and isn't that just proof of everything we've talked about over the last few days? You don't have to crush it in these situations. Just find a way to put the ball in play, and things will happen. Weird things happen in extra innings with infields in. That was it right there. Platinum Glover at second base. Couldn't glove it and make the play.
Hamilton comes scampering home for third, and the Red Sox get a bit of a gift there, but they'll take it. And they snap the 3-game skid, and Trevor Story writes a nice ending to this one.